Welcome to TreeWalker Talks, episode 63, Always Something. Hey, might have noticed I didn't do an episode last week. With the holidays and stuff and that, I just didn't really get around to having time to do it, so sorry about that. But here we are. Okay, so I'm a little under the weather, just to let you know that. My mind isn't all there because I'm actually taking medicine, which I usually don't do, the over-the-counter stuff, because it makes me foggy. But I was having a lot of sinus pressure in that. So I opted for it, and the pain's gone from the pressure, so just dealing with the fuzziness, I guess. Okay, so what's going on in the homestead? Cold, snow, rain, warm, wet, mud, snow, cold. Yeah, it's kind of cycling between that. So not a whole lot's been done outside. I won't lie about that. We did lose two of our Muscovy ducks. I don't know why. It looks like they just went to sleep. Separate times too. They had hay. They have a place to get up out of the area, but they went and laid in the mud. I don't know. Maybe they were sick. But three of them, these were the adults. Three of them, the girls, are still good. We did lose one of the girls and the male. We do have, it looks like from the ones we hatched, 3 females and a male, so we'll see what we do with that. We'll probably move them all together and move the chicks out once I get some other things organized out there. But like I said, sick, cold, just haven't had the gumption. Motivation's lacking. I won't lie, my motivation really, let me turn this up just a little bit. My motivation really is almost back to the level of, is that even turning it up? Sorry, we're trying to do this here. Let's try that. Okay, so my motivation here just hasn't been good. It's almost like it was when I had COVID. So hopefully that gets better and we can get going. But I am also working 6 days a week until April or May. Only 2 weekends off that I know of right now. So yeah, fun. Okay, the indoor, I might put a picture up. I don't know, for those watching the video, we'll see. I did do a quick video. I'll probably put the short up on the channel of the indoor greenhouse aquaponics system that I had. I think the last time I showed anything, I don't know if I showed anything. I had trimmings. I cut a bunch of the sage up and then just stuck them in. Well, they are doing crazy. They're huge. They're getting flowers on them. Doing great. So today I went ahead and planted oregano, cumin, thyme, basil. I think that's it. Oh, and some spinach. And we'll see how they take off in there. I'm not transplanting. I'm just putting seeds right in. Beyond that, nothing around the house has changed that much. Nothing to tell of, I guess, which is good. Let's see. So, I guess the youngest daughter is getting a new puppy this Friday. I'm taping this on Sunday night, which is January 7th. So this Friday the 12th, which is also Mrs. TreeWalker's birthday. Happy birthday. She doesn't listen to this, so we can talk about her all we want. They will be going to pick up the new puppy. It's a Springer Spaniel. So, well, maybe show some videos of that. So, yes, our household now will have 3 puppies, well, dogs. One is Gracie, which is mine and the family's. She's a beagle. But she stays with Dad a lot. And then the oldest daughter, which if she moves out, that dog will go with her. Hazel, which is a Cavapoo, which we've talked about before. And I think the new one, which is the youngest, will be Araya and the Springer Spaniel. And the funny thing is, the Springer Spaniel and the Cavapoo were born on the same day, just a year apart. Okay, so the youngest wanted a dog to run with, I guess. So the oldest daughter got her that for Christmas. So, with her going to college and that, guessing this dog will spend a lot of time with us. But that's great. I love dogs. Now if I could just talk Mrs. TreeWalker into getting that golden retriever. That might have to wait. It'll be a little heavy with dogs in the house. Okay, let's see. I think that's about it. Let's jump into the always something. So, as this came to me today because someone in the community, you know who you are, had issues today, got up, and didn't have any water. Sorry if I made some noises there. When I talk this much, and I'm talking like just out like crazy, I guess, it makes me yawn a lot. It's caused some issues with people when I'm talking to them. I'll yawn a lot, and people have said, "Oh, am I boring you?" It's not. I don't know if I don't breathe properly or whatever. It's been my whole life. Okay, so sorry, I had to pause it there if you heard anything. So the person in the community got up today and didn't have any water. She has a well, and she found that it looked like the power switch was bad. So she went and got a new one. Came back to the house, went to install that, and it wouldn't come off the pipe. So she had to go back to the store. And that was my comment. It's always something, isn't it? And we feel like that sometimes. You know, like right now, my truck, I still haven't got the hoses changed, but it's not leaking right now. So I have both hoses for the radiator. Doesn't matter, it's kind of cold and nasty out anyways. So if I do it now or wait until they start dripping again, it doesn't really matter. I keep an eye on it so that it stays full and there's no issues there. Got 2 gallons with me ready to go just in case something happens. But, so that's happening. And then I had my tire fixed right before my trip to Michigan. They went in and they had to grind it because it was leaking. Well, it lost 25 pounds of air in 2 days. So it's leaking again. So you always, it's just like, wow, really? It's always something. You know, it's one thing after the other. And it can kind of pile on top of you. You know, you can get down. You can feel discouraged. But it also keeps us from looking at, when things go wrong, for us to look at all of our blessings. You know, all the things that we have. We've got heat. We've got a house over our head. Hopefully we've got somewhere like with the well where we can get water. Or we just go a day without showers. You know, there's still blessings to be seen there. There's things that we should be grateful for. You know, we still have family. We're not in some of the war-torn areas of the world right now where they don't have anything. You know, they don't know where their next food's coming from or anything. So, no matter how bad it gets, always look. And I don't want to say it could always be worse, because you use that mentality and then it seems like things get worse. But you'll get through this. Just think of the last time when things were going horrible and going wrong and you didn't think you could make it. Guess what? You're still here. You made it. So even though it's always something, always find something to smile about. Always find something to be happy about. And, as I always say, stay alive out there and keep on surviving. Okay, you thought I was going to end it there. No. I don't want to end it with just that. So, I really am trying to vamp things up on this channel. If you're listening to this on the podcast, I do this on YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel. It's the TreeWalker. You can look at it. There'll be links in there. I just started a new Facebook page, so I'll put the links to that in the description or info for this. Trying to build this up. Trying to build a community here and start doing some things that sort. Some of you do, some of you don't know. I have another channel where I do gaming and stuff on it. And I'm not saying I'm not going to do stuff on there, but I found that the gaming side, I want to keep that fun. You know, I don't want to feel like I have to do this and do that, because I started a new series. I put one episode out, and I think it's been a month since I put another episode out. And I'm like, you know, I'm having fun building. I'm playing the games. I'm not putting them on for entertainment. And not that I won't do that, but for right now, I kind of want to just have the fun. When I'm working 6 days a week and I don't have time, when I do have time to sit down, I want to have fun doing it. I do have quite a few new games. I would like to get into doing some of the horror games again. It's from my friend over in Russia who made those, and do some videos on those. But I am going to try to keep the TreeWalker channel as my priority. I've got a new video just came out yesterday, so that was Saturday. I was thinking it was Sunday. When I'm working all these hours and that and the holidays, I've lost track of which day's which. Check that one out if you haven't. It was on bulk Italian seasoning. How you can buy it by the bucket and store it for later. Because with the way things are going in the world, it's nice to have spices set back. Because you can take some pretty nasty meat, as I said in there, like trash panda or raccoon meat, and with the right spices, you can make it edible. So I'm trying to do a series on that. I have one more video that's in editing right now about buying the bigger bags of chicken or containers of chicken at the store and eat from it, and then you can get like 2 meals out of it after that, depending on how many people are in your family. Just did that now. So the first video is going to be me canning it, and it wasn't the exact package I get, so for the next one where I'm probably going to freeze and get it ready that way, I will show it to you with the package I normally get. All right, so there's things to come. I'm also working on that children's series that I was talking about, because I really want to do that. I want to connect with younger people and kind of get them interested in homesteading and farming and foraging and that sort of stuff, gardening, all that stuff. I don't know how we want to do it, though, because there's going to be some seeds and stuff in there. I'm trying to get it all ready and get a packet so that you can download it and know what you're going to need for everything as a parent before your kids start doing it. And I'm aiming this at more younger kids to, early teens. Hopefully I'm not making it too wide, because I'd like to get the younger kids. That's really where I'm going towards, is younger kids. But with some of the projects we're doing in that, to try to get them interested in it. So I've got it all worked out on paper. I've got all the episodes ready to be done. I just have to get the materials, get them recorded, get them ready to go. And I plan on, I know I'm going into a lot of stuff I'm going to do here, but I plan on recording them ahead of time. And then each week, so let's say we do episode 1, and then some kids had some questions or something. Well, then I'll just take another video and add it either in the beginning or the end of the next episode where I answer those questions in that. So that way we've got everything ready so that we know exactly when it's going to launch. So we can do, like, say, every week, every 2 weeks, whatever. And the kids don't get disappointed if I get too busy. All right, so that's some of the stuff that I want to do with the channel. I want to do that. And then the Prep in Your Pantry series, because the way things are in the world, I think we all need to do a little bit more of that. All right, so big things are coming. So hopefully stick with me. If you're new to this, why don't you like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, if you so want to. If you're on the audio, go to YouTube and check me out, the TreeWalker. Links are in the description in that. Thanks for joining me. Hope you have a great day. And remember, stay alive out there and keep on surviving.